This is a money printer. Check it out. It is taking blank paper and printing it into US currency. At least it looks like it's doing that. Of course, this is a magic trick, and I'll tell you how it works. First, I'll tell you how it works, and then we will talk about the real life version of this magic prop. So this prop, it was a friend that made this for me. This is a one-of-a-kind thing, and it pretty much works like those hand towels in public bathrooms that go on the loop, you know, where you pull it down, it goes down, it gets wound up back. So the dollars, these are real dollars, and they're looped together, and that's running on one loop. And then separate from it, you've got this white piece here. And what this is doing is this is also going in a loop in opposite directions. One is going clockwise, one is going counterclockwise, and it produces that beautiful illusion. But the important thing is this is what people want in real life. People want free money quick, and people think that they can get free money quick. Some people think that they deserve it. So when the opportunity is presented to them, instead of saying, boy, this feels too good to be true, people say, yeah, I think I deserve this. I've always thought that I would get a ton of money quickly, and this sounds right for me. And this is what makes people so susceptible to being scammed. Now, get-rich-quick scams usually come in one of two forms. The first one says either, give me money and I will invest it for you and I will make you rich. So this is Bernie Madoff. This is just fake companies like Enron where you're investing in them. They say that they're making money and doing good business, but really they are not doing good business. They are just putting on the books that they're doing good business, but in actuality, doing bad business, you are losing your money. Now, the other big type of get-rich-quick scam, which we're going to talk about today, is when people say, give me money and I will teach you how to be rich. It's not an investment in them. You're paying them for their knowledge to teach you how to get rich quick. I wonder if you are getting ads like this, the way I am getting ads in my social media feeds for all of these different seminars, these speaking gigs that are, it's a 1-day thing, it's a 3-day conference, it's a 5-day seminar. And it seems like they all charge somewhere between $300 and $3,000. And how it works is you go to some venue, the small ones can be at shady hotels and the biggest ones can be in stadiums. And they start early in the morning and you wake up and you go there and they are playing music and they are telling you to get out of your seats and dance and cheer and make friends with the people next to you. This is supposedly how you are going to make money, which escapes me. I've done okay in the business, but I don't understand how going to a stadium in the morning and dancing to positive energy is going to make you rich. And then they put you through a real emotional experience. You hear stories like, follow your passion. I followed my passion. That's what made me rich. And if you follow your passion, you can do it too. You hear lots of stories like that, but the evidence does not always match up with what they're saying. For instance, the follow your passion thing has been clearly debunked. This is not a good strategy for life success. A much better thing, if your goal is to be happy, is to develop a skill, develop a trade, and then as you develop it, you will grow passionate about the trade that you're developing. And the better you get with it, the better you will feel about it. I know in my personal life, my passion is magic tricks. You can see all of the weird magic tricks I got around here, right? But I've seen what happens when people become professional magicians. It takes away the joy in the art form. So you're neither accomplishing your professional goals nor your personal goals with this art. These seminars bring to the stage different celebrities and stories of business successes. And they say, if you follow your passion and follow their instruction for flipping houses or whatever, that you'll get rich quick. But you just gotta wonder, what is not working here? Because there's so many people in the stadium and there's only so much money to go around. Clearly, these people cannot really make all of those people rich. So you bring this up to the people who are running the get rich quick, the books, the videos, the seminars, and always they'll put the blame back on the user. They'll say, well, you didn't follow this step, or clearly you didn't want it badly enough to do this. But the truth is, the people who get super rich, they did not follow those steps. And also the people leading these things, how rich can they be? How good at their jobs can they be if they also have the time to be professionals at teaching other people how to be rich with real estate or positive energy or whatever it is? It just doesn't add up. So then they say, well, no, they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart because they've made enough money. They don't want any more money. And now they just want to bring this to other people. But ask yourself, does that really check out? When you look at their lives, does that mesh with the rest of their lives? Usually it doesn't. Usually you can see things that don't line up with people. I know I see this when I go to Starbucks and I'm there. I pull out my laptop, I'm doing work, I'm either writing these videos, writing something else, and ahead of me, I see people who are having a business meeting. And this business meeting is always with a young couple that is well-groomed and wearing fancy clothes. They're the home crew and they do all the meetings at the Starbucks. And then they get in usually another couple who are, the comment would say these are the marks. And I don't know the term that multi-level marketers would use. But anyways, these are the guests. And you tell them, don't you want to have financial independence? Don't you want to get rid of credit card debt? You can't just work this 9 to 5. You need to really take charge of your own thing. And we have a way to do it. It has worked for me. It has worked for my wife here. It has worked for all of our friends. The way to do it is with goji berry supplements or whatever the bit is, where they're getting you to sell the thing for them. But the thing that makes it a multi-level marketing scheme or a pyramid scheme is the fact that you don't really make your money from selling it to the consumers. You make your money from recruiting more people. So if you go to one of these meetings, the people you're making in Starbucks, they tell you that they've made a lot of money from selling something, but really they've made the money from selling to people like you who are investing in the bulk stock of the whatever the thing is that you then have to sell to someone else. And look, if you get involved with these things early, then yes, they can pay off. But like most people, 90+% of people get involved too late. So now they're buying this stuff, but already all of the people who would buy this stuff have already bought the stuff. And I see this at Starbucks and it breaks my heart because the people who are getting pitched to these things, I can see, I see the car that they drove up in and I see the way they're dressed. Sometimes they have a baby with them and they tell their stories of how they need money for the baby, for the car, for their home. And then these people who are doing the meetings with them say, I know you need the money. That's why you should pay me to give you these goji berries. And these poor people just can't conceive that other humans could just lie and hurt someone like that. But I see it happen. It's heartbreaking. There have been more than one occasion where the people who are hosting the multi-level marketing pyramid scheme jam sesh go to the restroom, they go outside to talk shop, or maybe they leave first. And then I go over to the people and I say, hey, how's it going? What's everyone talking about? And I kind of play dumb. I say, boy, that seems kind of suspicious. That I feel like I've heard about that before. Like, could that be a pyramid scheme? I wonder if you should Google this and pyramid scheme. And then there was one time where I'm doing this bit and the people, it was just a guy who was running the seminar, and here it was to another guy. He came back and he heard me talking with the guy who had just been pitched, and the cops were called, and this happened at the Starbucks by the McCarran Airport in Las Vegas. Of course, sometimes what's described as get-rich-quick schemes really do make people rich. Like at the multi-level marketing, if you can be in the first part of that, you do get rich. And now people are wondering, what's going to happen with crypto? Many people think that all of cryptocurrency is a get-rich-quick scheme. If you get into it early and you can sell, that's good. But really, these critics say, we can't really know the value of this, and the value is only based on that there's other people down the line who want to purchase it. Therefore, it could be a bubble. This is what some people say of crypto. But look at what happened the last election, where there's now enough people involved with crypto, and they donated enough money. These weren't just nobodies. These were some investors who invested a lot in crypto, but also had non-crypto money and could donate lots to political campaigns. This was a hugely effective donation tool, such that the candidates that crypto enthusiasts backed did quite well in the last election. And also now it seems like the president has an interest in crypto. And so this could actually end up benefiting what many people said for a long time was a get-rich-quick scheme. I do not have money in crypto. I'm curious for those of you watching this video. Look, you've been watching for 10 minutes now. We're into it with each other, right? We're friends. I'm curious to know something about you, so we could start here. Do you own crypto, right? I don't own crypto. I have questions about it, but I'm curious to know if you do. Look, this page is small enough where I do still read all of the comments, so if you leave a comment, I will respond to it. And I definitely respond to positive comments, and I'm learning to ignore the negative comments. This is a new style of video. So if you're watching this and you're watching it this far into it, you are surely one of like 10 people, right? But I used to do videos in this viral mind reading style where sometimes they would get 100 million views. Maybe if you're watching this, you know me from when I would do those Facebook videos. And what I saw when I did the videos, I thought I would just get 100 million views and everyone would be so happy that I was reading their mind in a video. But what actually happened was the comments were, many of them were quite critical. This is because people did not realize what was happening with the videos. They didn't realize that me, my friends, we were working so hard to design videos that would perform great in the algorithm rather than doing videos that fit a more traditional definition of art. So because we were getting so many views, really what happened was a lot of people on YouTube were getting fewer views because just more eyeballs were going at the time from YouTube to Facebook. And this upset a lot of YouTubers I know, and upset commenters who didn't understand why the videos were performing so well. And I think even though we've talked so much about fake money and this delusion of easy money, I think even me, a deception expert, also had a bit of a delusion here. And the delusion was that I could have business success without upsetting people. And it seems like that might not be the case. If you are making money, one, it's either coming from someone else where there's a limited market and only so much money to go around, or it's an unlimited market, but people will still perceive it as a limited market. when we see other people having business success, we just get angry with that. We want it for ourselves and we're resentful that someone else is getting it. At least that's how it seems to me. I'm curious how it seems to you. Like I said, if you leave a comment, I will read it. And also, if you watch this far, clearly you are at least somewhat into what I'm saying. The plan with this page is to go longer. The plan is to start a proper podcast, to have very entertaining guests with me who will be funnier and smarter than me. And at least that's the plan. So I'm hoping you are with me on this journey. And yeah, if you are, follow this page, and I hope interesting stuff will follow.